Durk Derrick Banks, born October 19, 1992, known professionally as Lil Durk, is an American rapper from Chicago, Illinois. Personal life. Durk is Muslim. Additionally, he is a pescatarian. Durk has 6 children. Since 2020, Durk has been engaged to his longtime girlfriend India Royale. On May 31, 2014, Durk's cousin OTF Nunu, also known as Nusky, was shot and killed. Then, on March 27, 2015, Uchenna OTF Chino Dalla Agina, Durk's friend and manager, was also shot dead. On November 6, 2020, Lil Durk's affiliate King Von was killed in Atlanta. On June 6, 2021, Durk's brother, Dante D. Banks Jr., was shot and killed outside of a Chicago nightclub. In the early hours of July 11, 2021, Durk was targeted in a home invasion where he and his girlfriend India exchanged gunfire with the suspects. Nobody was harmed, and the suspects fled the scene. In July 2023, TMZ reported that Durk was hospitalized due to severe dehydration and exhaustion. Early life. Durk Derrick Banks was born on October 19, 1992, in the Englewood neighborhood on the south side of Chicago, Illinois. He grew up with a great deal of responsibility at home, as his father was incarcerated when he was 7 months old. He recalled that there were times when he did not have enough food at home when he was younger. He began to establish a presence on social media channels like MySpace and YouTube. He grew fond of the idea of being a rapper as his online fanbase started to expand. Banks took his career more seriously after becoming a father at 19 and dropping out of school at Paul Robeson High School in order to join the Black Disciples, a street gang in Chicago. Soon after joining, he began to get into trouble with the law and served time in October 2011 due to gun charges, including possession of a firearm with a defaced serial number. He later pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of aggravated unauthorized use of a weapon, according to court records, and served no time at all. Career. Early career and rise to popularity. In 2010, Durk released a freestyle to Gucci Mane and Plies Wasted titled Lamron Wasted. That same year he released L's Bitch featuring Lil Reese. After plans to sign with Chief Keef and French Montana's labels fell through, he considered rapping as a full-time career after the releases of his 2 singles, Sneak Dissin' and I'm a Hitta, each of which received generally positive feedback. On October 19, 2012, Durk released his 3rd mixtape, Life Ain't No Joke. As of September 22, 2015, the mixtape has been downloaded over 216,000 times on .piff.in. December 2012, Durk released the track, called L's Anthem, which was remixed, featuring French Montana, as a re-release. 2013 to 2015, signing to OTF and Def Jam Recordings and signed to the Streets. Main articles, signed to the Streets and signed to the Streets too. Due to the popularity of L's Anthem and its follow-up single, Dis Ain't What You Want, in 2013, Durk accepted a joint venture deal with his collective Only the Family and Def Jam Recordings. After a small number of delays, Durk's 4th mixtape, Signed to the Streets, was released on October 14, 2013, exclusively on .piff. It features 2 guest appearances from former Glow Gang affiliate Lil Reese, along with production credits from Paris Bueller and Young Chop, among others. 8 music videos were released to promote the mixtape: Bars PT2, Oh My God, 100 Rounds, Dis Ain't What You Want, Bang Brothers, Traumatized, Hitaz, and Times. Signed to the Streets would later be named the 8th best mixtape of 2013 by Rolling Stone. On October 22, 2013, in an interview with XXL, Lil Durk said he was working on his debut album under Def Jam. In addition, Durk was named part of the 2014 XXL freshman class. On July 7, 2014, Durk released his 5th mixtape, Signed to the Streets 2. 2015 to 2016, Remember My Name and Lil Durk 2X. Main articles, Remember My Name album and Lil Durk 2X. On March 25, 2015, Durk announced the title of his debut studio album Remember My Name and revealed its original release date, May 12. On the same day, the album's first single, Like Me, featuring Jeremiah, was released. However, on April 20, 2015, Durk announced that the May 12 release date of Remember My Name was delayed. He also revealed the official album cover and announced that its release had been pushed back to June 2. On June 2, 2015, Durk's debut album, Remember My Name, was released as planned. The album peaked at number 14 on the Billboard 200 with 28,000 equivalent album units. It sold 24,000 copies in its first week, with the remainder of its unit count attributed to streaming activity and track sales. Later that year, Durk released his sixth mixtape, 300 Days, 300 Nights, on December 15, 2015. The only single released in promotion for the mixtape was My Beyoncé, which features Detroit rapper Dej Loaf. The single was released on November 20, 2015. A music video for My Beyoncé had been released in early 2016. On June 5, 2017, the single was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America for single equivalent units of over 500,000 copies. Lil Durk released his second album, Lil Durk 2X, on July 22, 2016. Previously, he released the first single for the album, She Just Wanna, featuring Ty Dolla $ign, in May. Other follow-up singles for the album include Money Walk, featuring Yo Gotti, and True. The album failed to meet the same standards as his previous album, Remember My Name, peaking at number 29 on the Billboard 200. Later that November, Durk released his seventh mixtape, They Forgot. The mixtape features guest appearances from Lil Reese, Meek Mill, Mozzie, OTF 21 Savage, Hypno Carlito, Dej Loaf, YFN Lucci, and BJ the Chicago Kid. While the production was handled by Seasick, Chop Squad DJ, Donis Beats, DP Beats, Leak, Kid Wonder, London on the Track, TY Made It, and Young Chop, the mixtape was supported by the single Baller. On December 7, 2016, Durk's single, Like Me, from his debut studio album, Remember My Name, was certified gold by the RA. 2017 to 2019, mixtapes, new label and albums. Main articles: Just 'Cause Y'all Waited, Signed to the Streets 3, and Love Songs 4, The Streets 2. Throughout 2017, Durk released several mixtapes: Love Songs for the Streets in February, Super Vultures, a collaborative mixtape with Lil Reese, in August, Signed to the Streets 2.5 in October, and Bloodas, a collaborative mixtape with T Grizzly, in December. On March 29, 2018, Durk announced that his 12th mixtape would be released the next day at midnight, and his first mixtape was to be released for digital retail, Just 'Cause Y'all Waited. That same time, he also confirmed that he fulfilled his contract with Def Jam Records. The following day, Durk, a free agent, released Just 'Cause Y'all Waited exclusively on Apple Music and the iTunes Store. Just 'Cause Y'all Waited had since been available for stream or download on other platforms. The mixtape has since become Durk's first non-album project to peak on a Billboard chart, charting at number 57 on the Billboard 200, 28 on the top R&B/hip hop albums chart, and 22 on the rap albums chart, respectively. Durk has also announced a collaborative project with 808 Mafia producer DY, Durkio Crazy, which is yet to be released on May 3, 2019. Durk appears in a remix of Crazy Story with fellow rapper King Von, with a related music video. The remix is called Crazy Story 2.0, which would later be part of the album Grandson, Volume 1. The song peaked at number 81 on the Billboard Hot 100. As of July 27, 2018, Durk announced that he signed to Alamo Records and Interscope Records, and released his third studio album, Signed to the Streets 3, on November 9, 2018, under Alamo/Interscope. It features guest appearances from Young Dolph, Ghana, A Boogie with Da Hoodie, Future, Kevin Gates, Lil Baby, Lil Skies, TK Kravitz, and Ty Dolla $ign. Love Songs 4, The Streets 2, Lil Durk's fourth studio album, was released on August 2, 2019, serving as a sequel to his 2017 mixtape Love Songs 4, The Streets. It features guest appearances from 21 Savage, A Boogie with Da Hoodie, Key Glock, King Von, Meek Mill, and Nicki Minaj. The album peaked at number 4 on the Billboard 200 in the United States. 2020 to 2022, Just 'Cause Y'all Waited 2, The Voice, and 7220. Main articles: Just 'Cause Y'all Waited 2, The Voice, Lil Durk album, and 7220. Lil Durk in 2022. Durk's fifth album, Just 'Cause Y'all Waited 2, followed on May 8, 2020. The album contains his second highest charting song, Three-Headed Goat, featuring Polo G and Lil Baby. It debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200. A deluxe edition of the album was released on June 26, 2020, with 7 additional tracks, helping the album climb to a new peak of number 2 on the Billboard 200. On August 5, 2020, Lil Durk was featured on single All These Niggas by OTF affiliate and fellow Chicago rapper King Von in support of his first studio album, Welcome to a Block. An associated video garnered 24 million views in 2 months on YouTube. Banks could not appear on it due to legal reasons. The song debuted at number 77 on the Billboard Hot 100. On August 14, 2020, Lil Durk was featured on Canadian rapper Drake's single Laugh Now Cry Later. It debuted at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Banks' first top 40 and top 10 entry, and his highest charting song. On August 28, 2020, Lil Durk confirmed that a future project of his would be called The Voice, which would eventually turn out to be the title track for his 6th studio album, The Voice, first hinting at an October 2020 release. He initially stated he would release new music on the same day as rapper 6ix9ine-INE's second studio album, Tattletales, amid their feud. The title track was released as the lead single from the album, along with the music video on September 4, 2020. He later released Stay Down with American singer Black and American rapper Young Thug as the second single, along with the video on October 30, 2020. Finally, he released Backdoor as the third and final single, along with the video on December 21, 2020. The album was eventually released on December 24, 2020. It is a tribute to his label mate and late close friend, King Von, who is on the cover, and who is featured on the song, Still Trappin'. On December 17, 2021, Durk decided to try something different that benefited him in the long run. He decided to work with country music singer Morgan Wallen to put out a hit single, Broadway Girls. The song was a huge success, and it was unexpected friendship between the two of them still to date. Durk made a guest appearance on Kanye West's 10th studio album, Donda, on the song Jonah, which was released on August 29, 2021. As with all other guest appearances on this album, Durk was not acknowledged directly. He was also featured on Drake's 6th studio album, Certified Lover Boy, on the song In the Bible, which was released on September 3, 2021. On February 22, 2022, Lil Durk released a new single, Aha, produced by Southside. He initially stated that his 7th studio album, 7220, was due to be released on the same day, but it was pushed back to March 11. It was released then, consisting of 17 tracks, including guest appearances from Future, Ghana, Summer Walker, and Morgan Wallen. On July 31, 2022, Durk announced that following an incident that occurred on July 30, where his head was struck by an explosive pyrotechnic, he will be suspending performing and recording to recover from his injuries. In the accident, which happened during his set at the Lollapalooza Music Festival in Chicago, Durk suffered injuries to his face and right eye. On November 14, 2022, Durk was featured on American rapper Roddy Ricch's single titled, Twin. The song was number 1 on the U.S. Bubbling Under Hot 100 singles, and it was number 35 on the U.S. Hot R&B/hip-hop songs. The song later appeared on Feed the Streets 3, the third commercial mixtape by Roddy Ricch. 2023, Almost Healed and Nightmares in the Trenches. Main articles, Almost Healed and Nightmares in the Trenches. After appearing on the cover of XXL, Lil Durk appeared in an interview in which he teased the release of his 8th studio album, a sequel to his 6th studio album, The Voice, 2020. When asked about the album, he stated, Growth. That's what the 2.0 stand for, just be on another level. Just not only music-wise, like the things around me, like I told you, growing from the friends around me, management. Sitting with the mayor. We doing big charity things. Neighborhood Heroes, the foundation I got. However, on May 5, Durk announced that the title had been changed to Almost Healed. The album was released on May 26 and features guest appearances from Alicia Keys, J. Cole, Chief Wook, Future, 21 Savage, Kodak Black, Rob 49, The Late Juice WRLD, and Morgan Wallen. The lead single, All My Life featuring J. Cole, was released on May 12. The song debuted and peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, giving Durk his highest charting song as a lead artist. The second single, Pell Coat, was released on May 25, respectively, alongside the promotional single Therapy Session, a collaboration with Alicia Keys. The former song debuted and peaked at number 35 on the Hot 100. The album debuted and peaked at number 3 on the Billboard 200. Durk later shared that he would be releasing a new album soon, which would have 13 tracks after his previous couple solo albums had a few more tracks than that and ran for longer. On August 18, 2023, Durk released a single titled F*CKU Thought, which is the lead single to his deluxe edition of Almost Healed. And on November 10, 2023, he released another single titled Smirk Carter, which serves as the lead and only single to his fifth compilation album, Nightmares in the Trenches. On November 17, 2023, Durk released his fifth compilation album titled Nightmares in the Trenches, which is also a collaboration with artists from his label Only the Family, and the project features guest appearances from OTF Booney Mo, Rob49, THF Zoo, Kokilla, Chief Wook, Duty Low, YTB Fat, I Swear Vetso, Diski, and Buka 600. On October 27, 2023, David Guetta featured Ira Star and Lil Durk on a house-influenced Afrobeat song titled Big Foo. 2024, present, first Grammy win and love songs for the Streets 3 announcement. Main article, 66th Annual Grammy Awards. On January 12, 2024, Durk made a guest appearance on 21 Savage's American Dream on the song Dangerous. On February 4, at the 66th Annual Grammy Awards, Lil Durk won his first Grammy after 3 previous nominations. He won Best Melodic Rap Performance with the song All My Life featuring J. Cole, the lead single from his 8th studio album Almost Healed. In late January 2024, Durk announced the future release of his next studio album, responding to a Kanye West post, revealing the project's title as Love Songs for The Streets 3, that would be the sequel to both his commercial mixtape, Love Songs for The Streets from 2017, and his 2019 studio album Love Songs for The Streets 2. On February 23, 2024, Durk released the lead single for his new aforementioned project, an introspective track titled Old Days. The song was also accompanied with an official music video that was released the same day. Only the Family. Main article, Only the Family. Only the Family is a collective formed by Lil Durk in 2010. Artists such as the late King Von, the late OTF Nusky, Duty Low, Buka 600, and OTF Booney Mo are associated with the label. Legal issues. In late 2011, Durk was arrested on a weapons charge. He was released on bond, but was later sentenced to 3 months. On June 5, 2013, Durk was arrested after allegedly throwing a loaded .40 caliber handgun into his car when police approached him on South Green Street in Chicago. He was charged with unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. He was held on $100,000 bond, and his lawyer would claim to have 9 affidavits from witnesses who confirmed Durk's innocence. One witness also admitted the gun was his. Durk was released on July 18, 2013. On August 19, 2016, Durk was cleared of disregarding probation when he was arrested on felony gun charges. The judge dropped the charges. In May 2019, Lil Durk and King Von were arrested on charges relating to a non-lethal shooting that took place earlier that year on February 5. According to prosecutors, the 2 men robbed and shot a man outside a popular Atlanta drive-in for a Jeep Cherokee in $30,000. After weeks in jail, Durk and Von were released on $250,000 and $300,000 bonds, respectively. In October 2022, the charges against Durk were dismissed. Controversies. Feud with Chief Keef, Lil Reese, The Game, and Tyga. Durk was involved in a rivalry between Chief Keef and Joseph Lil Jojo Coleman after Durk released the song LS Anthem, in which he dissed Jojo's affiliates, the Brick Squad, not to be confused with rapper Gucci Mane's label. Jojo responded with the diss track, BDK, 300K, calling out a vast majority of gang members, most namely Keef, Lil Reese, and Durk. The feud ended after Lil Jojo was shot and killed on September 4, 2012. After signing, respectively, with Universal Music's sister labels Def Jam Recordings and Interscope Records. Social and personal problems between Durk and Chief Keef's label, Glow Gang, began to develop in late 2012. After a social media exchange, Durk disassociated himself from Keef's label. Then, a spawn of diss songs followed, even for Durk in particular, his remix to Nicki Minaj's Chirac with Meek Mill and Shy Glizzy. There, he not only calls out Keef, but also mentions Lil Reese, The Game, Tyga, King L, and the Gangster Disciples. He even calls Keef disrespectful for turning his back on their friendship for Tyga and The Game's own remix of Chirac. In the midst of Keef's then ongoing beef with rap group Migos, Durk shouted out the group in support to humiliate Keef. However, in August 2014, Durk decided to mend his differences with him and just squash the feud. After Durk dissed King L on his Chirac remix, L would respond to both him and Keef, calling their feud a whack movie trailer comparison. However, this ended up short-lived, as King L called his debacle with Durk a big mistake. Durk's feud with California rappers The Game and Tyga ignited in 2014 after releasing their remix to Nicki Minaj's Chirac, called Chirac to LA. This both urged Durk and The Game to respond by heated exchanges socially. After Durk threatened to holla at Tyga, he went to sexually boast about having an affair with Game's ex-fiancée, Tiffany Cambridge. However, this would force Game to respond with Bigger Than Me, which he targets Durk, 40 Glock, 2014 XXL's freshman class, and many countless others. Just 8 months following, Durk squashed his feuds with Game, and a week later with Tyga. In his adolescence, Durk and famous Dex attended Paul Robeson High School, but after they both dropped out, the two seemingly lost contact. After Durk became famous, Dex immediately revealed in an interview that he never saw him in his later days soon after, until they finally got a chance to meet with one another during the 2016 BET Awards. Durk also admitted that he was still rockin' with Dex. Feud with Youngboy never broke again, and Quando Rondo. Durk has been embroiled in a feud between only the family protege King Von and Baton Rouge rapper Youngboy never broke again. Von and Durk began to diss Youngboy and vice versa through social media and their music, in what was initially taken as a joke. In particular, Von, who made several videos mocking viral clips of Youngboy, as Von noted that Youngboy fakes in his music. The fuck Youngboy talking about on the song, bruh? He's talking crazy, he ain't even like that. I'm on his A** now. You got caps in yo raps. On November 6, 2020, King Von was shot and killed following an altercation with the Youngboy Never Broke Again affiliate Quando Rondo. In 2022, following Von's death and Youngboy's release from jail, Youngboy released Bring the Hook, the lead single from his mixtape Colors. In the track, Youngboy sent an obvious diss toward King Von and rappers from Parkway Garden Homes, a project known as O-Block on the south side of Chicago, as he rapped, "Nigga, this that Squid Game, O-Block pack get rolled up / murder what they told us, Atlanta boy get fold up." The song's release reignited issues between Youngboy and Durk, which lead to the release of Aha, the lead single from Durk 7220. The song featured several subliminal disses from Durk to Youngboy. In the track, Durk took several shots against Youngboy's ex-girlfriend Jania Michelle, suggesting she had relations with the late King Von. On the same day, Youngboy released I Hate Youngboy, which appeared on his fourth studio album The Last Slamito. In the song, Youngboy had taken shots at Durk's fiancée India Royale, Gucci Mane, Lil Baby, Boozy Badass, Durk's late cousin OTF Nunu, and Durk himself. He also dissed Apple Music for promoting the Chicago native Lil Durk. On May 4, 2023, media personality and DJ Academics stated that Youngboy and Durk had reconciled, but on May 8, Youngboy dissed both Durk and Academics on Twitter. On the same day, he announced a new mixtape titled Richest Op and its release date of May 12, 2023, the intended release date as Durk's album Almost Healed.